Hello, Tahila here and welcome. I'm so happy to share with you about communication. I'm busy preparing one of my courses, and it struck me again how many couples come to me asking to learn the communication skills needed to honor and protect their relationship. Unfortunately, I don't know about you, but I know that a lot of people have done a lot of work. They've gone to therapy, they've worked on their communication, they know a lot of skills, they've done training, they've done modules. But the reason communication skills aren't enough is because of two things. One is our own nervous system regulation. So when we feel triggered, when there's a conversation about to happen that feels heightened, like we know our partner just mentions that word and we already know where that's going and this fight that's going to come up, or vice versa. You mention something and your partner starts going to that response. We go into a heightened stress response, and basically our primitive brain kicks in. Our primitive brain wants to protect us. And when we're feeling stressed, it still sees it quite primitively, like there's a lion chasing us. So we could go in with the best intentions of thinking we're going to go and have a difficult conversation, or I want to protect our relationship, and that's why I'm forcing us to have this conversation. And what happens is the opposite. Because when we're in this heightened response, what we're thinking about is survival, not connection. So even though we're trying to prove a point or get understood or share the facts, what we're doing instead is trying to win and hoping that when we're the leaders, when we've won, the partner's going to go, you know what, my sweetheart, you're right. I never thought of it that way. Except that never happens. Because when we're in a heightened stress response, we're having mirror neurons, we're having this effect with our partners where they're getting a heightened stress response. Our tone of voice changes, our facial expression changes, our energy changes, and they pick up on that. And so when we're freaking out, they're freaking out. When we know there's a difficult conversation, we're also freaking out. But we cannot have a decent, connecting, empathic, validating, beautiful, deep conversation when we're in that stressed response, because that response puts us into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. It's survive is the aim, not connection. And if you want to think of it this way, if a lion is chasing you and you're running for your life, you seeing pretty flowers or a beautiful rainbow is irrelevant. It's focusing on the next hurdle, the next cliff, the next snake. How do I survive? It's not there to, oh, those are amazing flowers, because if you had to stop and look at them, you'd be eaten. So communication skills need emotional regulation as well, because those communication skills are just fancy extras that you can't implement when they haven't become part of your identity and they haven't been integrated into a more regulated nervous system. So the regulated nervous system is the one part, and the other part is understanding that you have an identity based on your beliefs, and your beliefs were formed by what you grew up with. So seeing how love is, how parents relate to each other, how important you felt as a kid, how safe you felt, whether your needs were important, whether your needs got heard, whether they got met, whether it was okay to have needs. All of those impact your identity and how you see yourself and the love that you feel you're worthy of. And so we need not only the tools, but we also need to work on our identity, our mindset, and our nervous system to have a really effective chance at transforming our relationship. I hope that gives you some clarity when it comes to choosing your next course or your next therapist or whoever it is that you decide to work on, or even if you're implementing it by yourself at home. I'm really passionate about love and about families, and I wish you all the best. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.